Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of the Morning Edge. Dev Prize Picks. Flying solo today. I have two bets for you all on Thursday Night Football. Going to keep this episode short and sweet so you can lock these in as soon as possible. We got the Colts traveling to the Mile High to take on the Broncos tonight. Both these teams have been pretty disappointing so far this season. 2-2 record for Denver, but it has not been a pretty 2-2. They actually scored the most points they have all season last week against Las Vegas, and a loss was the first time they scored more than 20 points all season long. Indianapolis really struggling. They have a tie on their resume against the Texans. They obviously have not looked nearly as good as we thought. They got smoked by the Jaguars. They lost at home to the Titans. It's been a disappointing season without a doubt for Indianapolis, a team who was expected to win the South coming into the year. Made the move to obviously add Matt Ryan in the offseason. They thought if they could upgrade that quarterback position from Carson Wentz, it would be a big deal. But Matt Ryan has really struggled. No Jonathan Taylor tonight, who has not been nearly as good as he was last season through the first month of the season. So just a lot going on here with both teams. But the bottom line is they're going to clash tonight here on the short week. So I'm going to kick us off with the Broncos -3. So I'm actually 2-1 betting on Denver games this season. They came through when they played San Francisco, faded them last week against the Raiders. They did let us down week 1, though, against Seattle. But I think they're going to take care of business tonight here against Indianapolis. It's a short travel week for Indy. We know Denver is a difficult place to play. I think Denver is going to come out tonight and look much better offensively than they have the first month of the season. The one thing we have to remember, it is a new coach. It is a new quarterback. They have a lot going on there. So sometimes that does take time, as frustrating as it can be to watch. But I think as the year goes on, we're going to see Russell Wilson's play kind of come back to the Russell Wilson we are used to. And I think defensively, Denver is a top 5 team in the league. Now, no Jonathan Taylor. I think this is a massive loss, even though he hasn't been nearly as good this year as he was last season. This is their guy that they can turn around and feel confident handing the ball to 20, 25 times a game. You don't have him tonight. And, Hines is a very good receiving back, but he's not nearly what Jonathan Taylor brings to the table running the football. So I have a lot of questions about how they're going to move the football. I think this kind of makes the Colts one-dimensional. And teams have struggled to throw on Denver this season. Even though the Raiders looked good last week, I'll give them that. But other than that, Denver has been really difficult to pick up yards on and to score on. So I question if the Colts are going to be able to do that tonight. I think if they can make them one-dimensional in this game and kind of sit back and say, look, Matt Ryan's going to have to beat us, I'll take my chances with that. And then I'm going to go to Melvin Gordon here, under 15.5 attempts. So Melvin Gordon has been fumbling the ball. It seems like every 20, 30 carries he gets. Kind of a crazy fumble percentage so far this season. I don't know if Denver trusts him. I know there's no Javonte Williams, but they have Mike Boone here in the lineup tonight. And I think you're going to see Denver throw a ton, a lot of short passes to kind of act as extensions of the running game. So I don't see Melvin Gordon. I don't know if they trust him here in this game tonight. I think they'd rather trust Russell Wilson and some other guys carrying the football. So I'm going to trust that Melvin's going to go under this number, 15.5. It's a lot of carries for a guy that I know technically he's probably penciled in as their number one, but I'm gonna take his under in this game tonight. So those are the two bets, guys, for me. That'll be it. I will see you guys back here Saturday morning. I hope you all have a great Thursday, and let's enjoy Thursday Night Football and get another little sweet. See you guys then.